What's up, y'all? Blade from Ready Clips bringing you another war recap. Before we get into that, though, just want to make note of our nice new badge with the little number 5 on it. Ready Clips has finally made it to Clan Level 5, which, as everyone knows, is an awesome level to be at because we get that troop upgrade perk. So that is awesome. We're going to get some max troops into our war castles and everywhere else, so that is pretty sweet. So great job, everybody. Glad to have finally gotten there. Also on a 22 war win streak, so that's pretty cool too. Hoping to keep it up. And now into what this video is all about. I'm going to show some attacks from our war with Death Warriors. We missed on a couple Town Hall 9s, which is unfortunate. We were able to 3-star this Town Hall 10. Actually, I'm going to show you this attack because this was a pretty awesome attack by Philly. Stepping up, pretty lower Town Hall 10. I mean, mostly max Town Hall 9 defenses, except for some archer towers and whatnot. But yeah, so pretty nice. Golem in the CC, only one Inferno tower, and Philly's going to come in here from the top with a go-ho. He also brings some witches along, hoping that those skeletons will bother that Inferno tower, because that is a single target Inferno tower for once they get in there. So Wall breaks into this compartment and sends his heroes in there. Ultimately gonna put a jump down on that little Tesla hole. Actually, I don't think there is a Tesla. Oh yeah, no, it is a Tesla. So gonna put a jump there. Skeletons sort of doing their job, making that single target Inferno switch around and hit a whole bunch of different things. King gets in there, takes down another stuff. I'll take down that Queen. And now they're all going to be on that Inferno tower, and it is gone. And once that Inferno tower is down and the Queen is down, he's still got a lot of health left on his heroes. His king finally goes down. But just going to do surgical hog deployment around these two outer squares on the left side and the bottom side, with some heals dropping as they enter in towards the core of the base. And they're all going to congregate together here after this expo goes down. And there's one compartment left. He's still got one heal left. And he is going to have no problem getting it done. So, yeah, lower, not the most upgraded Town Hall 10 you've ever seen. But, still hasn't had an Inferno Tower, max expos, some other max stuff. And Philly just comes in and wrecks it. So, awesome hit, Phil. Into the cleanup now, and still like a lot of hogs left, which is just crazy to me. So, that's pretty sweet. So, I had to show that one. Great attack, man. But yeah, so once Philly did that, it definitely seemed like the perfect war was within reach, and it should have been. We do need to get better across the board. As Town Hall 9s, especially getting, just getting all these Town Hall 9s done. But we will get there. Still working on it. Now this next one, Director. This was an interesting attack. When I saw it for the first time, the army composition is a little odd. 10 valks. He's got more valks than that CC. 7 hogs, 8 looms. No golems. It's interesting. So, but I loved it. Once I saw it and saw what he was getting at with this plan, I mean, I had to show it because it's just very unique and it really did work out pretty well. So he starts off sending a couple hogs in there to get the lure, and also he trips a giant bomb, which was nice. Hits another potential giant bomb spot, and then just lures out to the side. Sorry, I had to yawn. I'm tired. I need to go to bed. Feeds some barbs down, 3 wizards behind, puts the poison on there. Barbs are doing their job pretty well. Ends up losing 2 of his 3 wizards out of all of this. Not a huge deal. Puts Giant down to do some tanking. He's going to be able to drop a minion and some wizards to clear, to create this funnel for his valks, because valks need a wide funnel. Gets that jump down early. And here's what's nice about this. This jump placement, there are 2 compartments to either side of where his jump is, and each of them does not have a whole lot in it. So the valks are going to go in, clear out those compartments really quickly. Right now they're going to pause and kill that king. And then once they finish out those compartments, they're headed into that giant core where they're just going to do, he's going to rage them up, and they're going to do all kinds of work, taking stuff down so that, he can have some loons around the outside and other stuff to clean up. So, yeah, air defenses are going down, loons are going in, and I mean, this guy's got, max Teslas for Town Hall 9. These Valks don't care. They just go in and swing that X and crush it all. I mean, the core is completely dead, and he's still got tons of Valks standing. Tons of loons going in there to finish off these final few defenses on the perimeter. And then just a bunch of minions to clean. And, I mean, that base just really went down fast. So, definitely a little unusual in that, no golems involved. I mean, who raids without a golem? I mean, I feel like we rarely ever see that, but I guess 10 Valks is worth a golem or something. Director certainly makes a convincing case for using a lot of Valks here, so nice hit, Director. Love the unique approach to this base. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing more neat things like this. Director always has been a big fan of those redheads, so there we go. And I'm gonna actually show an attack of mine from this war. So I thought it was pretty nice. I haven't showed one of mine in a while, so why not? This base was not the greatest base. If you look here, there are 2 giant holes in the base. I exploit the hole. I put a barb in there. I was thinking there might be, if there were bombs in there instead of Teslas, I might try a different plan. So I could add like a contingency depending on what I saw when I dropped the first bomb. So, anyways, as you'll see, Teslas pop with that barb. So the plan, if that happened, is this. I'm going to go ahead and do a shattered entry here from the 4 o'clock area. Wizards down to create the funnel. Poison going to go down here on those CC troops. And a rage. I'm going to rage those guys up. I'm about to send my king in there. A wall breaker to soften up the wall, and then the king I was hoping was going to beat down through that wall and go in after the defending queen. But I didn't create enough of a funnel. That archer tower up there kind of threw me off, so I didn't get them in there. But that's okay. My raged up wizards go in and do the job. I sent in Valks behind as sort of like a backup because I wasn't sure if the wizards would get the queen, and I know those Valks love killing heroes, so. But anyways, they'll get the job done, and then it's just 2-fingered hog drop in from the right-hand side. Honestly, I was a little slow with the hogs. I probably could have sent them in a little bit quicker, but heal them up over the core, and then heal in the other large pack over here on the left-hand side. And then it was just kind of a matter of, I've got a ton of hogs with pretty much full health here. And so now it's just a matter of being patient and dropping the final heal at the right time. Honestly, I dropped it a little too far up. I could have gotten more value from it if I would have dropped it down a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. I still have a shit ton of hogs, just a couple skeletons left to kill. And yeah, look at all those. They're not going to have any problem cleaning up the base in time. Still have, I never use my queen. Sometimes I'm really stupid about my hero dropping. If one little thing goes wrong, sometimes I can occasionally have a little panic mode there and forget something, and this time it was my queen. So I got to get better at that. I can't make that kind of mistake too often. But it worked out this time. Actually, last time I showed you my attack, I forgot to drop my king, so I will just save my replays for you guys when something like that happens. How's that? Okay. And two more. I'm going to show a couple Town Hall 8 attacks. Town Hall 8's cleared all Town Hall 8s with 8 or 7 Town Hall 8 raids left, so that was awesome. Love seeing that, especially after having two wars that were a little more rough for our Town Hall 8s. I'm definitely excited to see those guys back on track. So here I got your boy going in. Just does a little lure here, and he does a really nice barb feed, so I wanted to show that. Killing the CC is very important, and Supercell's made it pretty easy for us, I feel like, now. And because of the poison. I think the poison means that very few people do very many different things with their CC, and there's just easy ways to deal with that dragon and loon that everybody always puts in there. Your boy has a bad poison drop here, but not going to be a huge problem for his raid. Just 2 finger hogs in there, and he's got 3 heals. And they're just going to work their way right through this base, all congregating right there in the middle. Fortunately, they split up a little bit here because he didn't really have a heal ready for that giant bomb spot. But not a big deal because they do split up, and just has that second heal. Well, I guess that's his first heal all the way on this side of the base. And finally, second heal going down over here. And just a couple defenses left after these. I forget, does he even drop that final heal spell? I don't think so. Basically swag heal here. Just right into cleanup. So really nice hit by your boy. Good CC kill. Nice 2-finger hog deployment. Just really having right around the base, placing the heals just right, and really getting it done. So nice hit, you boy. There, yeah, it does swag heal at the end, so awesome. Alright, one more. And this one, I just wanted to show because it is, this is another very unique attack. So, not, first of all, odd base. I mean, just not a great base design. But i3Sire has an interesting idea here on how to deal with all of this openness and all these potential bombs. And, it's definitely not something I ever would have thought of. But works out great for him. So starts off with the lure over here. Zoom in to get that. Because of all those buildings being in the corner, I mean, that always does make the lure and CC kill just a touch harder, but it doesn't matter. He does a great job, gets it done. And then here you go, CC full of max giants. I think he brought, I want to say 10 of his own level 5 giants. Just go in there. He's got healers. And I mean, this is the reason this works out so well is, even though these giants are not, they're not like hogs that are going to beat through everything. They're also not like hogs in the fact that the giant bombs aren't going to hurt them if they run into them, which, going around this big open base like this, you would think they might. But anyways, sends in hogs from the top. They go in, 2 heal spells as they work their way through that core. And now there's just a couple hogs left that are going to keep, bounce out of the core where the giants are doing work. And work on a few more defenses as well. Not a lot of defenses left. Giants didn't really trip any giant bombs on the outside, but Um, so something else could have worked here, but hey, I mean, this definitely worked out just fine. Drops a rage here, which he didn't need. Honestly, I mean, he didn't need that at all. And he realizes it's going to be difficult for him to reach that town hall at the end, so wisely he drops the poison on the town hall. Uh, so very unique attack style. Not something I ever would have thought of, um, but absolutely wrecks this base. So great hit, I 3-star. Way to come up with something unique to take down this weird base. And that is that. That is the end. So nice hit, another 3-star. A lot of other good attacks from this war too. So sorry I couldn't get them all in there, but uh, got a couple of my favorites. So I hope you guys all enjoy. And as I told you before, we've got an arranged matchup coming up this weekend. We'll be searching soon. Probably by the time this video is up, it'll be just hours away. And yeah, I've got some plans to do quite a bit of recording from this war. Hopefully, I'm able to get it all done. If so, pretty sure you're gonna like it. So, look forward. Hope you guys are looking forward to that. I know I am. And until next time, peace.